Good afternoon. Yeah, it is afternoon. Well, depending on where you're at. How you doing, YouTube family? This is another interview, my interview series where I'm doing interviewing the S3 Mastermind members just to get to know us and understand our journey and how do we get to this point and basically our experiences since we've been in the S3 method and particularly the S3 Mastermind group. So today I have a very special guest, and I told Amy I was going to try to stay calm because see, after I did the interview with Amy, I said, "Man, I'm gonna get this young lady on here because I got to hear the story and I was jumping up and down. It was after the cameras went off, of course, because I didn't want to act like a crazy person. But today I have a very special guest, Miss Latria. How you doing?
Hey David, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. Okay, so let me just say this before we even get into you introducing yourself. I'm gonna tell you when I first saw your face, like when you first showed your face on the mastermind, I was like, because I saw my daughter, because I know you around the same age. My daughter's gonna turn 24 this month, and I'm like, this woman here is in a mastermind. Now, to get in the mastermind, so folks understand this, you had to be selected by a multiple six-figure earner, number one. Number two, you had to go through some steps to get there. So it's just not like you just get picked and then you get in. You got to do some stuff. And for someone at her age to be, I'm gonna tell you, when I was around your age, I wasn't thinking about this. So I'm gonna stop yapping. Just tell me about yourself right quick.
Okay, so I'm 24 years old. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, and my background is more so in retail. I work full-time at Amazon. I work at a fulfillment center. And, ever since I've, been small. So when I was 9 years old, one day I went into my mother's room and I said, Mom, we should make something. And she was like, make something. And so I said, yeah, Mom, we should make handbags. And so, we started making handbags. We started, doing things by hand. And from that point on, I just knew that, I wanted to work for myself and I wanted to, be in business for myself. So at 9 years old, I'm going in my mother's room, you get what I'm saying, and saying this stuff to her. And she's looking at me like, what? Where's this coming from? So the first time I came into the online space, I came into the online space in 2013. And I was actually helping someone else start their first business online. I learned some stuff from that experience. So I actually did Craigslist training. I did, different things. I never did Facebook or anything like that, but we did Craigslist. So the training that we did, I was kind of like a review. Then I just recently came back into the online space, I would say June of 2018. And at the time I was looking for someone to mentor me because I didn't know what I was doing.
Wow. Okay. So at age 9, you already knew that you were going to be a entrepreneur in the online space or just working for yourself. Wow. Okay. So let me just ask you, so what kind of handbag were they, you use like what kind of material did you use to make the handbags?
Cloth material, denim. My mom, we're still doing the business. That's actually,
okay.
It's called Latria Creations. So my mom, she makes jewelry. I added crocheting into it because I actually stopped sewing, but I crochet, love to crochet. So yeah, just those different things.
Oh, okay. So you started back in June of 2018 on the online space. So how did that journey go from there to being part of the S3 method?
So I like I said, I started looking for people. I actually knew someone that had background with online and stuff like that, but she wanted $75 and she wanted it was just one day and for 1 hour. and that's when we would meet up. It wasn't, consistent on a consistent basis or anything like that. I actually also I was looking into Amazon as well because I wanted to start my own Amazon store. But you have to have money to build a product and this and that. So I'm like, well, I can't do that right now. You get what I'm saying? So went away from that, and then I met Otarion. And when I found him online, then that's when I saw on one of his email lists the S3 method. And I was like, can you really earn without recruiting? Is that really real? Because I just didn't believe it at first. You get what I'm saying? So at first I didn't think that it was real. But then, I joined and I was like, wow, like this is legit. You get what I'm saying? Like you can actually make money from it without recruiting anyone. And so, yeah.
Yeah, listen, it's the same story. I was introduced to Amanda through Ontario when they did that interview. I was like, earn while you learn. That sounds just like a cliche. Whatever, It don't even make any sense to me. But like you said, as soon as you join, about 3 to 4 days later, you're making money, and you're like, okay, where has this been all my life? So yeah, that's powerful. So now you're in the S3 method. You joined up. You're making money, and then all of a sudden you get a little text from a multiple six-figure earner saying, "Hey, what you think about being in the mastermind?" So tell me that process when you got it, because when I got that text, I was like, "Oh Lord, I don't know if I want to do this because I don't want to be all out there like that." So tell me your story on that part.
Well, actually, so at first I was a little confused because we were talking about two different programs at the time, the 100K and then the Mastermind. So I was a little confused. I actually reached out to Amanda about the Mastermind because I wanted to join.
Wow.
So I reached out to her and I asked her, what did I have to do in order to join and stuff like that. She asked me, did I have a funnel? I said yes. And so she was like, okay, good. And she added me into the chat. But I was like, I don't want to miss out on this because
right.
And this is what I've been looking for.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier that when you first started, you hooked up with someone and they charged you $75 an hour, 1 hour. It wasn't consistent. And this is what I told, I forgot my past interviews, that folks don't understand. Like when I first joined, it was a no-brainer to me because you're paying one time to get unlimited access to a multiple six-figure earner that is hands-on. I'm going to say that one more time. You're paying $200 to get access to Beyonce, fill in the blank, Oprah, LeBron James, Bruno Mars. And that's what you want to do in life. And that person you will walk around with that person, they'll teach you what they're doing, which means that also you'll get access to other people in that same area, like seven-figure earner, Jeff White, and other folks that hang around because they network together. I'm like, it's a no-brainer, guys. So I was like, sign me up. So what has your experience been like being in the mastermind so far?
I love the mastermind. Like I said, I'm blessed to have been able to be in this opportunity and be a part of it because, we're all learning and growing together. You get what I'm saying? It's a, everybody's growing and learning. We're helping each other out. It's not just about one person or anything like that. And I feel like I'm learning better with everyone versus by myself, if that makes sense. But I love it.
No, it makes absolute sense. Yeah, you can't. Your success gets magnified in a team. Like, I don't care if it's sports or music or business. Nobody is successful or more successful when they got a team around them that helps them out, tell them stuff. Or you might be a certain person that's more specialized in one thing, like Facebook. Like Fiona, she does the Facebook thing, and she's just a member, but she has value because she's been in the game also. Then you got Jason, and then you got Julie, you got Aunt. I mean, all these folks add to it. Yeah. And then I'm the hype man, that's all I do.
Right.
I'm like Flavor Flav, whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna tell you, this experience has been it's unique. No, we say family, but it really is because everybody helps each other out. There's no vulture mentality because you only succeed when you work together. I mean, I know that I know folks don't understand that. Like y'all in the same business. No, everybody that's successful in business, when they work together, you make more money. It's just how that works. But yeah, now anything else you want to add? Anything you want to? Like I don't want to keep you too long. I know you got that little rut rat running around somewhere.
Just that I'm thankful to be a part of the mastermind. I'm loving the mastermind. I want to thank Amanda again for taking the time out of her schedule because she has a million and one things that she's doing, and just that I really appreciate everybody.
Yeah, and you will attest to this. It's a true story. Amanda went to Jamaica about 2-3 weeks ago, and soon as she touched down in Jamaica, she jumped on the mastermind. Let me be clear on this. She's on vacation, guys. She didn't have to be on this mastermind. She has other people that fill in for her and do stuff. But as soon as she stepped down in Jamaica, the first thing she did was got on and gave us some value and told us some stuff that she do, how to do it. And she just she'll show you exactly what she's doing, lead you by the hand. So guys, if you're thinking about, being in a family that helps each other out, this is the place to be, seriously. Now, if you're not serious about that, don't waste your time. But yeah, Latria, I really appreciate you coming on and giving your testimony. And
I appreciate you having me.
That's no problem. And to all my YouTube family, if you want to follow our journey, just click on the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can follow our journey. And I'm telling you, this time next year when we do another case study, y'all gonna be like, man, we should have joined. But it is what it is. I thank you. God bless. I see y'all.
See y'all.